Hello and welcome to another WISE Option eLearning. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the contracts module, and specifically we are going to be talking about adding charges to contracts. So here in the contracts module, I'm going to go ahead and start by opening up one of my contracts. And you'll notice here on the second tab on the third level, underneath contract number 39, I have this tab, contract charges. So every contract, no matter the type, will have this tab for contract charges. So here you can actually add charges directly to this contract. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a few charges here. I'll just add this one for right now. Okay, so you can see here, I've gone ahead and added this charge here to this. I can add multiple procedures here. Of course, I can use my macros or my DCSs here as well. And you'll notice here on my contract info tab, if I go back here, I do have my contract owner, and then I do have my MER and my MER owner. So of course, we would like to bill these contract charges to the contract owner, not the MER owner. So this is a benefit of billing through this contract here, is that you can add procedures to this contract and then bill them, and it will bill them according to the ownership of the contract, whether that's one owner in this case or if the contract is syndicated, not the MER owner. It's a really important distinction there. Also, something to note here, if you do open up the MERS file and go to the procedures, you will notice the procedure does show on the list of procedures for this MER that's it associated with. That being said, if you try and bill from this page here, you'll notice if you try and bill from the patient file, you'll notice here, I'll go ahead and I'll sort by the date since I have several unbilled procedures for this horse. You'll notice here my shoot fee is not here. Again, because you cannot bill a contract procedure from the patient file, because the patient file oftentimes, of course, has a different ownership than the contract itself. So I just wanted to show that you can see the unbilled procedures on the patient file procedure list. They're just not able to be billed from here. So going back here to the contracts where it is appropriate to add the charges for this contract and bill, I can, of course, just like I can in the patient file, I can bill procedures by clicking this button down here, bill procedure. And once I do this, I can go ahead and this will bring up only the procedures for this contract. You can see here that, for instance, when I went to the patient file, there's a lot of unbilled patient file procedures, but they don't show here because it's not on the contract. So when I bill from this contract, it's only showing me the contract unbilled procedures. So I can go ahead and select the procedures from this contract I'd like to bill. And again, you'll notice when I go ahead and bill, the ownership is the owner of the contract. So then I simply go ahead and save, generate my invoice here, and close the invoice. So that's one way I can bill the contract here. I'm going to go ahead and say no. So we went over, we added a charge to a contract, and we billed out individually for this contract. In the next video, we're going to be talking about how to bill out massively for the contracts and how to bill out per customer on the contracts. Thanks so much for joining. If you have any questions, let us know.